Hello, everybody. It is your boy Dante, aka Bloodless, aka Sword, and we are back with the Cup Round of 16, Part 2. I am extremely excited to get into this one with you folks. I just finished recording about 10 minutes ago, round 1 of this, and part 1, and oh my god. We had everything, a defensive battle, a offensive blowout, a offensive shootout, and I'm hoping to see, it gets me optimistic, is what I mean, you know? Excited to see what they have here. 4-2-3-1 for Reykjavik. Tokyo's running same thing, 4-2-3-1. So, what are we expecting, folks? I have no damn clue. I just want goals. But, hey, we do what it takes, right? Scope guard. Back to Bruce Silken? I always mess up like half the names. No, Brusikin. Curse my damn laptop. 144 hertz full HD, but still can barely make out a damn thing. Rashford is his shots deflected by No Face. That striker's made for defense, baby. Shout out to No Face, fellow commentator. Skilfgard kicks it in. Rashford is going to collect, and two highlights very quickly ended. Rooney gonna throw this in. Goes to Partista. Chambers. Now to Derbatov in the middle. Looks for Shaheen, who is already carded, eh? Skilfgard runs this up. Dips into the middle. Nice shot, but woof. Makes the stop. And that is one hell of a short goalie. He's like that meme where it's like, oh, okay, I just want to point out Ron Flex had a wicked little dribble between Batista's legs. Ooh, Ramos to Ron Flex to Lee. Picked back up. Batista ends up with it after some tiki-taka football. Takes the shots over. I was saying, Wolf looks like that kind of guy. He's so short. It's like, you know the memes where it's like, when your girlfriend gets angry, you pick them up. What can they do? That's what Wolf is like. Oh my god. That's a banana. It hits an absolute heater off the corner. So Reykjavik will start the scoring affair. Wow. Yeah, he jumped forwards and he did like the shoulder flip while he was doing it. Got maximum momentum. He was stolen away. Rashford picks this one up, passes back. Chambers has space, but doesn't decide to push up. It's Brusikin instead who passes Skopgard. Skopgard's going to make the push instead. Looks to pass to Shaheen. Gets it off, but Zoldyk Jr. is going to steal it away. Nefertaris loses the ball to Partista, who shoots. Goes around the post. Yikes. Skopgard with another corner. Headed away. Rooney picks it up though. Pass to Skopgard. Can't find a shot, so pass back Chambers. Now it's Skopgard to Mididero. No Face kicks it away, but Brusikin is there to pick it up. Skopgard now has the ball up top, looking for a buddy in a box. Can't find anyone. Ramos steals it away. Skopgard steals it back though, and there we have a nice shot. Well, no, it was a bad shot actually. How dare you? Right time to take a shot. Bad shot. Chicken hits a Brusikin. Mitidero picks it up. Rashford gets it, then pass back to Chambers. Resets it, pass back Chicken. Brusikin. Oh, man. Doing play-by-play for all this is tough. Skopgard running up the wing. Looks to pass back to Derbatov, to Mitidero, to Skopgard, into the box for Sita. He passes it back, but, like, Shaheen maybe? I don't know who took that shot there, but it went sailing. Skopgard to Brusikin. into Derbatov to Mitidero. Up the wing past Zoldyck to Shaheen. And gets it to Quartacita, tries to at least. And it goes past everyone. Bobby picks it up, running up on the counterattack. You got 5 guys in front of him. No fries. That sounds even more questionable. But the pass bounces once along the ground. And Bobby, who started the counterattack, hits it to no face. Disallowed? Huh? I thought... we can't even see anything. What the heck, man? We can't even see it. Huh? Well, that's disappointing. I thought that was a really nice goal. Whatever. I thought that was going to bounce in for a second off that deflection. Skovgaard going to get this in for the corner. And header it away, header back in. Wolf picks it up. So, and we are recording this way too early. I woke up, started recording these. So sorry if you guys hear me yawn. I try to usually mute whenever that happens, though. But historically, Rashford's shot is deflected away out of bounds. So. But there's a penalty, possibly in the box. There was a lot of action there. I think it's going to be a penalty shot. No, it's not. I was actually just faking you guys out so that you guys thought it was a penalty shot and could get hyped. You know, gotta build suspense. I actually knew it was no penalty all along. Definitely. Skovgaard flicks this up, headed away. Rashford shoots over the net. Tokyo will have a kick. So halftime, and Reykjavik has managed to score off a banana header. But other than that, honestly, the XG chart says it's a 1.16 for them and a 0.1 for Tokyo. But I'm going to be honest here. It both feels like they should almost both be at like 0.3 and that's it. Like, they've had opportunities. But I feel like they haven't played out those opportunities very long, so they're not looking for openings and stuff. Just firing shots just because. Herrera takes the ball up the wing, but tackled by Rashford. Skovgaard now has a toss in, puts Sheen, who puts it back into Derbatov. Way back, resets a little bit to Persican. Mitidero to Chambers, who puts it back to Persican. Probably gonna look for someone. Just gonna pass Skovgaard, who might look for a crossing buddy here. Buddy system, baby. Derbatov. Back to Skovgaard, crosses it in, and header into the net. Rashford. And Rashford has been a very good player for Reykjavik. Putting them up 2-0 early into the second half is definitely a good start. Yes. That was a great play. Little passing along the wing between those Derbatov and them. It works out. Persican hits it up to Peruni on the wing. Passes immediately to Rashford. Does have Quartacita. Mitidero hits it over and it's a header. Why? Why banana? I want to see goals, but like, banana. What was that? You didn't have to like head that like that. You could have even just chest bumped that forwards in. Instead, he goes way over the net. Anyway, Nefertari, the Zoldyck. Crosses it in. That's a good header attempt from No Face, I think it was. But goes over. So, a one-sided affair at the moment. Ooh, Herrera managed to steal that back. Ron Flex to Slothinson to Zoldyck. Manages to break past the guy and shoots it. But Chicken makes a critical save there, hitting it deflecting it up and way, way into the sky. That thing went into the atmosphere, man. That thing's in space. Bobby heads to Herrera, past Slothinson, and it goes. The shot was off, but I like the idea. Taking those power shots, those nice volleys from there, that distance. Eilish should have gone in for a bicycle kick there. That would have been much cooler, though. Instead, just bounces away. Ramos to Slothinson, pass up to Lee, had no face. Pruny hits it to Chicken, and no face almost actually just steals that and scores immediately. Doesn't though, so that'll be unfortunate. Pass up to Pruny from the goalie. He's gonna run up. He has the speed to get past. Sorry, doesn't have the speed to get past, but matches. Cross it in doesn't work out. Bobby hits it to Lee on the counterattack. Only has no face in the middle right now. Hits it back to Herrera, to Ron Flex, who shoots. Chicken makes a good save. So now Tokyo is putting on the pressure. Ron Flex, big man. Gonna hit it from the corner. Shaheen heads it away. Slothinson kicks it to Zoldyck, who takes a shot. That was not a great chance, honestly. Fortunately, they pick it back up, but the highlight ends, so clearly nothing else happens. Scope guard here, as Reykjavik finally gets another attacking chance. Rashford back scope guard, dips in, shoots, deflected away. Scope guard has another corner. Headed away by No Face. Scope guard lets it go out of bounds. Then he does the floss. He does some dancing. Okay. Scope guard to Darrow to Derbatov. Derbatov has space to run in and shoot, and he does, and it's a goal. That's actually like step for step. I saw that play happening ahead of time. I was thinking, I'm actually getting better. Honestly. I was like, okay, there's a lot of space in the middle. No one's pressuring up there. Ron Flex take a bad angle, and he just gets past everyone, goes between Herrera and Ron Flex as marks, and boom, shoots into the net. Ron Flex boots this to Zoldyck, who shoots. Pretty good attempt, but Reykjavik now has a 3-0 lead. And so Tokyo needs to score now. They need to score 1 every 5 minutes. 1.5 every 5 minutes now. Batista back to Chambers. Hits it back to Prusik, and they're in no rush. Cross it up to Rashford on the wing, who hits it up, tries to get to Corsita, but is picked up by Eilish, who boots it ahead down. Header by No Face to Bobby, to Lee, to Face once more, who's going to have space. Pass it to Zoldyck on the wing, who has room, and is going to shoot and score! Now that, folks, that was a play. And I can't lie, I think that was one of my best calls of the season. In terms of following and stuff. Oh man, this is so fun. You guys stick... No, actually, you know what? See if I can get like a guest on here one time. Somebody who's much better and more knowledgeable about football than me. I'm trying to have Lumberjack on these. Pruny crosses this in. Headed away. Out of bounds. 81 minutes left. Tokyo really needs to get a scoring chance right now. Mitidero. Ooh, Lee tackles it away. Mitidero picks it back up. Recollects Derbatov to Shaheen. Skovgard to Derbatov once more. Derbatov running up the right side. Looking to break into the box. Crosses it in. Batista. And Wolf, deflects it. Alright, Skovgard hits this in to No Face. Skovgard to Rashford, who shoots a wicked cannon, but goes out of bounds. So, 3 minutes of extra time right now. Ron Flex. Ooh, okay, Zoldyck keeps it in. Header? No, why'd you header? You should have trapped it. Whatever, Banana carries it up. Pass to Rashford. They need to intercept it now. Ooh, it's too late. Rooney. Bobby picks it up, though. It's going to be too late. Yeah. And there we have it. So, an eventful match. It kind of felt like Reykjavik was just going to score once every 20 minutes and then call it quits. It's kind of what they did. Or 25 minutes, I guess, but still. Overall, they just played steady. Tokyo did get some stuff going. They had their moments, but unfortunately could not overcome Reykjavik. So next we'll have Kairosei versus Krungthrepp, and I'm mad at Krungthrepp right now. Man, they shut us out in both our matches against them, even the resimmed one, which, if you haven't seen, check out announcements. Match day 6 for Minors Division 1 was needed to be resimmed because they accidentally used the wrong file. I commentated as well, so that's unfortunate because, you know, I had to re-upload it, so my commentary's gone, and I stayed up late for that one. I actually I had to re-record that twice. One because my mom came in, and then when I hit my mute button on my headphones, but it's just a push. So I pushed it in and then it stopped. Sorry, and then I got mixed up, and I put it out. I pushed it so it pops out. I turned it off. So I got mixed up with which one was muted and unmuted state for it. So yeah. Magul has the ball, looking for someone, tackled away by Ezola. Stroh picks it up, puts it back to Hannibal. And there's a shot by Luch. No, Lich. What? No, Lichsteiner. Lichsteiner? I don't know, man. Yes, Lichsteiner. Oliver, back to Steiner. Lichsteiner to Apostle. Back to Lichsteiner. Oh yeah, finishing my story. I just spent so much time on it. I spend like 2 hours recording that one match day. So it was annoying. Apostle with the chance here. Shoots and scores. Shout out to my mom for making that goal possible. But no, Krungthrepp has played pretty well this season overall. I'm not quite sure what I can't remember what their record is right now, how many points they have, but they've at least been like competing every game. I swear, all these games like mesh together for me. I love it. It's just annoying. You still can't get past the defender there. Duich! I can finally say his name. Duich! He said, if I want to say it like a proper Aussie, a real Aussie, he said, say it like Duik. Duik. And if I want to say like a proper Croatian, say it Duich. Shout out to Arikachu. Arikachu? Is that her saying name? Oh, either way, I think it's Eric Achu. Eric Achu. Ooh, Wentworth on the header. He scores. Unfortunately, Duik, aka Duich. Man, I don't know which way I prefer. Wow, okay. Pangui almost deflected that over, but it deflected off his hands and went in instead. Wentworth chips this over, tries to get to Oliver, and Ayo! He's going to pick this one up, pass back to the goalie. McNugget almost stole it. He just didn't move fast enough. Lichsteiner intercepts to Oliver. Back to Lichsteiner. Runs into the box. Pass to Nkofu. Shoots, and Yupankui makes a very, very, very nice save. Giving up a third goal there would have been horrendous. Although they still might. Oliver. Wentworth. McNuggy heads it. Stolen. But Yupankui managed to grab it. Stolen opportunity. Huthrep up 2-0. Honestly, if you ask me between these two, I'd say Krumthorpe is the stronger team. Well, I mean, yeah, generally. But, you know. Ferguson gonna boot this far. And, oh, heads it past McDougie, has it. 1-on-1 with the keeper, keeps it. Unshark manages just enough to dislodge it from him. Like, he was barely able to get there. They probably have the same speed, probably just excel difference. Oliver has the ball though. Pass, Reach manages to head it away. Oliver keeps it inbounds. Hannibal now has it to Oliver. The shot goes wide. And now halftime is here, folks. It's, man. Krumthorpe is just firing off shots. Cairo City has gotten 3 shots and actually scored on 1. I'm sorry, not scored on 1 yet. Sorry, they've had 3 shots and had 1 on target. Despite that, Cairo City has dominated in possession, which is interesting. 58% to the 42% for Krumthorpe. But then again, Krumthorpe is just taking, again, they're taking a lot of shots, so it makes sense that they don't have as much possession. Either way, Wentworth to Estrangen. Pass it back to the goalie and end of highlight. Unshirt. Oh my god, we got so many yellows on the screen at the moment. Not only players, but people carded. Ayo takes the shot. And Ayo? Yeah, it's cool. I like Ayo. I like the name. Oh, what a wicked curl on that. Stroh ends up with it though. Pass to Oliver. I would have passed actually up to Apostle there, but still. Ooh, he hits it in, and it's a great save. Hannibal picks it up though, stops him from going out of bounds. I thought that was going to be a corner. So I was like, my eyes shifted down for a moment to see who the, to see exactly who shot that, just in case. But McNugget's going to pick up this rebound, pass up to Strange and to Oliver now. Back to Magul. End of highlight. And I feel like they need to put up pressure. Yeah, 3 yellow cards for Cairo is pretty dangerous. Two of them came within the first 7 minutes, which is kind of nuts. I don't know why you're doing that, but you do you, I guess. Oliver. On the corner. Boots it short. Wentworth heads it in. Sorry, not Wentworth. It's going to be Stroh. Wentworth's name just kind of caught my eye, and I locked onto it. An impressive performance from Krumthorpe. I think they've scored off 2 corners so far. So, good on them. Magul will take this corner. Boots it. Heading away. McNuggy to Magul. Dips out to McNuggy to Lichtsteiner. Tackled away stolen by Smith. Unshark heads it forward to clear it. Hannibal collects. Brings it back into play. Pass up to Stroh. And Unshark is going to tackle it away. Stopping any possible chance at a 4th goal there. Although, they have a penalty. The ref needs to get his minutes in. He needs to get his steps in. No penalty. That's what I thought. Ya bomb. Ya bomb. Anyways, Oliver boots it. And that could have been another header. But it's going to be another corner anyway, so it could still be. Magul taking this one. Goes short. Stroh heads it. Ends up bouncing back to Magul. Tries to get it to Oliver, but can't. Stolen away. So pass to Ayo. Back to Greer. Now to Grizz. Boots it off McNuggy. McNuggy's going to... No, didn't collect, but intercepted by Pause. Header back down to earth to Wentworth. No rhymes intended, but I got lines in my head and I know what to say because I'm commentator dude. Yu Jiang scores. He just intercepted that kind of. That pass just didn't have power. It was kind of bounced and yeah. Sorry, no, I had too much power. Strangen moved to go get it, didn't get there. So a very heads-up play by Yu Jiang, which and that's Kruthrep's first big mistake, I'd say. Duich, my boy, my damn boy. Duich to Dusk. Back here past Unshark, hits up to Yu Jiang. Into Okusu. Sorry, Ufusu. I kept thinking Nakufo. I got the names mixed up for a moment. But in the blink of an eye, at the drop of a hat, at the flip of a coin, Cairo City has turned this into a 2-0 game. Unshark hits it to Yu Jiang. And just a clean pass. Lichtsteiner, I believe, was just too far ahead. So, no offside trap. Yeah. Excellent pass and excellent finish. Might have been a weak foot finish, too. Yu Jiang loses the ball to Stroh. Back to the goalie, Ferguson, to Wentworth. Now up to Lichtsteiner. Pushes forward to Nkofu. To Hannibal. And he's going to shoot. He had a really nice opportunity there, but his shot was not good. He didn't have good finishing on that one. Bad. The shot direction he chose was bad. His finishing was bad. His power was bad. Technique was bad. I'm sorry, but that was bad. Yu Jiang shoots right at Ferguson. And the reason I only hate on that shot so much is because I felt like it was a really good opportunity for them to once again seize initiative in the game. Just sucks to waste an opportunity like that. Dusk back to Ofusu, who takes the shot, bounces off the player. Looks like that player's Dave Oliver. Smith is going to kick this in. Goes long. 18 shots for Kruthrep, and Cairo City is half of that. And Oliver has the ball. They need Cairo City needs a big counterattack here. Or at least to gain possession. That will help. That goal kick will help them, certainly. They have maybe a minute at most. Oh, the kick is too far and game ends. That's a shame. Shame for Cairo, I mean. They, Kruthrep scored 3-0, and then Cairo City scored 2 unanswered. But yeah. Congrats to Kruthrep for advancing, one. But also, I will say, congrats to Cairo City. You played a good game, at least. So, be happy that even though your time in the cup is over, it was not a bad performance. Next up, though, USP versus Buenos Aires. I'm sorry, Buenos Aires. As funny as it would be for you to win, I'm going to say USP. And we have a nice little hydration break here, folks. Make sure to stay hydrated. I say it every match day because it is kind of the dead of summer. And I don't know where you guys watch this. You might be watching this on your break at work. You might be watching this at home, relaxing. But don't forget to hydrate. Just stay cool. Stay safe. What is Aries? Oh my God! A 5-2-2-1. I've never seen that formation. Usually, when I have seen that formation, it's more like a elongated parabola. Or parabola for you cultured folks. Rivers to Kirkpatrick on the wing. Tries to hit in, but Luis Jr. is going to get it to Rubio. Stolen away by Kirkpatrick, though. Cotswold has a corner. Goes long. All right. So, two formations that are rather more defensive centered, at least to keep things condensed in front of the net. So we might only see a couple goals this game. Heshimoto puts this in, and oh, it gets past the goalie, but Rubio, the striker, is actually there for it. Hey, what? Dunkler sewer line. Honestly, it's not that I zoned out. I just thought it was the highlight was going to end. But owie to Sarwine, and clearly Satoshi is just not ready for it. He jumps, but he jumped and moved like 3 inches to the left while doing it instead of actually moving far to the left. Cotswold shoots. Good deflection by Satoshi there to save the goal. And Satoshi actually, maybe it won't be a defensive battle. USP is a strong team, so this could end up being a. They might have to rely on Satoshi to make a lot of good saves. Root is going to carry this one forward, though. Pass it back to Heshimoto. USP's defense is pretty strong this game, so we'll see what they do to break through on offense. They tease the goal there, but don't get it as it gets tipped over. Cotswold kicks this in. Headed away by McManus. Brandon McManus? Former Broncos kicker? Or no, current Broncos. No. Green Bay. Current Green Bay kicker. Is that you, bro? Either way. Sarwine, who scored earlier. Pass it to Luis. To Owie. To the Groot. Back to Luis. He's going to head to the Groot. Back to Head. To Luis. Nope, up to Cotswold. To the Groot. Passing Sarwine. Gets tackled. But the Groot has it. Shoots and scores. I mean, it looked like that should have been just a straight penalty there. But Sarwine instead maintains his composure. Yeah, Rivers. Sorry. Yeah. Either way. Not a straight penalty, sorry. A card. Or no, a foul. Or, it should have been something, man. I don't know. I need someone who's smarter than me when it comes to soccer knowledge. Wait, I don't want to come on and just be my on-call rules analyst. Someone I'm gonna ask you so many stupid things, but Either Cotswold kicks this one in. Satoshi collects though. He may have given up 2 goals so far, but truth be told, it's not really it's not completely his fault. The first goal I feel like he could have saved if he just had to jump a bit further. But still. Heshimoto crossed this one in. Headed in. Never mind. Maybe it is all Stoshi's fault. Maybe he's gonna be the scapegoat because okay, the Groot scores. What's the mercy rule again? Is it 7? 7 goals? 8? I once scored 8 goals in a game. When I was like 6 years old playing soccer. In just home league. So I could play for USP. Peo Soto chips this down the field to Hashimoto on the wing. Hashimoto crosses it in once more. We do have a De Groot shot and goal. Second one in a row for him. I've already lost track of who got the first goal. I know Sorwine got one. I know De Groot has 2. Oh, that skipped to the replay really fast. Obviously, Hashimoto. Yeah, De Groot just picks up the deflection pretty easily. And honestly, Satoshi didn't even really try for it because his vision was blocked. Oh, no, De Groot has a hat trick already in the first half. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. I'm sure Buenos Aires is completely fine with this. They can come back, to be fair. There's a chance. So De Groot is going to get player of the match. Even if even when USP inevitably loses this game. Hey, this could be a fun 10-goal game though. For Buenos Aires, I mean, of course. Star Wine. They're just letting USP like get in their feels good moments right now before they turn things around. McManus kicks it forward to Heshi, to the opposing team because he's decided he doesn't want to run. Peo Soto. To Luis, to Mulder, to Head, who shoots. That was a good one. I like that. More plays like that. De Groot kicks this in from the corner, headed away by McNeil. Out of bounds, so it'll be a throw-in. So USP is a very defensive formation and relying on quick hitting attacks in order to make their mark. It's worked out so far. They run lucky, but still doing good. Cotswold back to Hashimoto. Goes to Cotswold. Back to Hashimoto, who shoots, bounce off, header attempt goes way out of bounds. So that was interesting. I would have liked if they tried to move it around. Maybe a quick pass to the right to give him a try to get a good angle on it, but Louise to Cotswold, who would dip in. Nope, pass it in. And Footcakes clears it initially. I have to do some more clearing. Somehow, we're going to have Santori come out with it and pass it away to Scott. That was interesting. De Groot. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass, but either way, it didn't work out. Cotswold. Short, and that's in. Peo Soto with USP's 5th goal of the day. Damn. I'm gonna be honest here. This is kind of rough. Yeah, I went over Dot and the goalie. How does De Groot have a 9.6 out of 10? Alright. Aoi hit by Mulder to De Groot to Rubio. Rubio has the speed to get past guys. Pass back to Aoi after getting trapped by 3 people. He can't handle 3 guys by himself. You need a friend. And, De Groot with that header. Could have been his 4th goal. Instead, it goes over. There's a goal kick. So, Buenos Aires' 5-back formation is not working very well. Head picks this up. Yeah, honestly, if I was Buenos Aires, maybe just go like 3 CBs and then have everyone else forward. De Groot heads it over the net once more. Yeah. Yeah, I would have liked that actually. Just have 3 CDs, have 3 CBs, 3 midfielders in a upside down triangle. Centauri shoots and bounces off the bar. Wow. Okay, that could have been really good. Just have them an upside down triangle, so you have two of them attacking, and then have like 4 up top. I think that math adds up. I should draw out my formation sometime. Just get creative with it. McManus steals the ball away. Tips it over instead of trying to hold on to possession of it when you need 5 goals and you're at the end of the game. He wants to go home. That dude just wants to go home. Gotswold to Owie. Looks for Sorowine. But Sorowine wastes that opportunity to get a brace for himself. De Groot's going to kick this in from the corner. Goes kind of short. McFoot Cakes doesn't go for it. Sorowine passes. McNeil steals it away from De Groot, though. He's going to clear it to Centauri, who's going to dip in and take himself up the middle. Ooh, some great dribbling by him. He's showing off his moves. And Kirkpatrick picks this up. Tries to pass this into McManus, but Yoder intercepts. Damn, Centauri carried that all the way up the field by himself. Good on him. Or at least showing his skill. Even against a better team in USP. Who, as I say that, scores again. This is like the meme when the Dolphins beat the Broncos 70-20. It's like the meme where it's like even after they went home, Miami tries to say a sentence and they just get stopped because Miami scored again. That's right, Denver goes home and they can't speak because there's another goal. Rivers to McNeil to Rubio. Not Rubio. There's McNeil. Okay, Centauri shoots. Okay. Ruben boots it short. Gives Centauri a shot. Doesn't get it. And it said he made an important save. That was not an important save at all. Not in the slightest. Boots it into the group and goes wide. That's game. I mean, come on. That was... Hey. The group not having a 10.0 rating there is miserable. I mean, not as miserable as Buenos Aires stats, but, yeah. Either way, Schwarzwalder versus North Shore. I hope I'm saying that name right. Schwarzwalder. Man. Can you believe that I'm good at reading? Apparently not team names, though. I feel like I sound like a wizard trying to cast a spell or a witch chanting, saying an enchantment. I was gonna try and make a Harry Potter reference, but I've not watched Harry Potter enough to know any of the spells. What's that one that's like death? I don't know. I'm not a nerd. No, I definitely am a nerd. How much of a nerd do you think Sim Leagues make us? Someone give me a percentage really quick and ping me. Oh, I forgot. That won't happen because you guys never do. Actually, last time when I actually got I actually did get people pinging me. I got someone ping me with a answer. Not to any of my questions, though. Meanies. I gotta know, how many of you guys actually watch this with the audio on? This is a little different from my normal commentary. I'm trying to be a little more playful with it. Less about strictly the play-by-play and more about more balancing it with spice. You know, add a little bit of spice. So Pirlo pass to Pena to Marino. I've commentated plenty of North Shore games as of late, so I'm pretty familiar with most of their team at this point. So I pray to God I don't say any of their names wrong this time. I definitely do, though. Oh well. Summers to Medicine. Sinclair tries to boot it forward. Almost gets to Machado, but it's stolen away. Andrews picks up the rebound, though. Gets it to Tepoztil. I'm going to call you Tepo, because I'm not butchering your name any more than I already have. Tepo takes it. A lot of shots here, and ends with the one from Raquel. It was a power shot, but not on target. Andrews boots this short, and I mean, kind of short and low, and I think low, but is that going to be a goal? It is. Yeah, low header to Xavier. That's good to see. We get the scoring started early here. Raquel heads it to Marino, but possession is stolen away by Andrews. And Madison. Oh my God, I'm gonna butcher Schwarzwalder's name so bad. Tentacles. Oh, what the? The game was slowed down for a moment there, and like tentacles like phased into him. Okay, Vox. What was that shot? Marino does save it, but it's gonna get cleared. Gerard picks it up. I just Vox. Come on, dude. Come on. What was that shot? What was that shot? Whatever. The goalie boots it from the corner. It's headed back. Vox intercepts. The Pirlo has the ball now after it comes out of the scrum with that. Doesn't keep it as Madison boots it away, but Kirpin gets it and boots it to the middle to Gerard. Now to Tentacles. And he crosses it. It's a header into the net by Rashford the second. Nico Rashford too. Alright, why do we have so many Miko Rashfords? And where's the first one? Is it Miko or Miko? Call him Mick. Call him Co. Call him Rash. Rash shows up in weird places and scores. Get up and lose possession of power. SMH, baby. Machado picks it up. I can't believe I did that. That was kind of cringe. Tries to just a short pass to Clark, but some weird tackling and player physics happen there. Either way, Vox pass back to Gerard. We're going to refocus here. To Urkel. Up to Marino. To Piano on the corner. Oh, sorry, on the wing. Up back to Marino. Looking for a crossing buddy. Finds someone, but no goal. Almost no goal according to the sim. Marino gonna boot this in. And not a bad header attempt, but still. If it ain't on target, we don't want it. If it's not in the net, then he should have passed to Dante Von Wolf. which I will add doesn't happen very often. Either way. Halftime. Scores 1-1. In the Cup Finals game, we did have one go to, the equivalent of overtime. And North Shore has a goal. Their XG is 0.13. 2 shots. Schwarzwalder has 8 shots. A 1.05 XG. What a strange game. What a strange game. Madison is going to start this one to Teppo. Bounces off Pena and recollects it. Okay. Madison and Pena, they have a connection, man. Get these two on a dating show like The Button. Ooh, Madison's going to take this. Shoots. Damn, that was a great free kick spot, too. Whoever threw in the ball there bounced back off the flag. Beautiful. Madison is going to boot this short. Ooh, tempo! To Pausley. No, it's gonna stick to Teppo. Teppo rolls off the tongue. I can say fancy stuff like, Teppo keeping the tempo, baby. So it bounced, looks like it might have bounced off someone, but yeah. Tentacles to Gainsbourg. Back to Tentacles. Kell into Gainsbourg, falls past him. Xavier picks it up, passes Sinclair, boots it out. Kitterpin intercepts, pass to Urkel, puts Gerard back to Urkel to Kitterpin. Out to the wing to Piana. Loses possession of it, Andrews picks it up, counterattack. Goes back to the middle now. Summers. Out to Clark. Clark's gonna dip in, he cuts in and takes the shot. Zoe Clark with a very nice shot, angle, run. Everything they did there was good in my books. As soon as they got it, they used their speed just to cut in front of Vox and score. That, my friends, is how you score. So, this puts North Shore down by 2 goals now. So, scoring here, man, almost gets it to Rashford in the middle, but Xavier intercepts. Scoring here would be very good for them. Kitterpin picks it up, pass to Piana. Gaisberg to Kitterpin. Finds the goalie. Wall pass to Gerard, back to the goalie. Goalie's ragged pass stats. Kitterpin to Piana, to Pirlo, to Neymar, some tic-tac in football. Neymar can't find an angle to get past Andrews, though, so he's going to settle for a pass to Piana. Pirkel to Gaisberg, who shoots and scores! Florian Gaisberg. An excellent shot. He's going to take that ball home, as that's his first goal of the season, in the cup at least. Excellent, right at the edge of the box. Great shot. So, 1-score game once again. Oh, wow, without a highlight there. Piana to Del Pirlo. Also, usually I keep yapping, even during the intermissions, during the highlights, but my voice need a second there. Gerard has the ball, pass to Vox. Passes it up, tries to get to Rashford. Xavier intercepts once more. Sinclair gets then to Ligeron. That sounds really sketch. Anyway, Teppo has the ball on the left, crosses it in, and oh wow, Sinclair almost heads that down into the net, but it looks like goalie might have tried to jump for it and tipped it away, maybe? Something like that. Andrews kicks it in. Passes it to Xavier. And Raquel just reads where ball's gonna go and just tacks it out of bounds. Or I guess boots it out of bounds. He stole it away. That's what matters. Andrews boosts in. Teppo hits it into Andrews. Back to Teppo. Takes shot. Bounce off everybody. Madison puts it to Xavier, who takes a wicked shot. And Raquel manages to get in front of it. Mason. It's going to be headed around a bit. Marino clears it briefly. Andrews Jr. Headed away by Marino, but picked up. And Gannon clicking in. Oh, okay, that sounds really bad though. I'm gonna call you Gannon. Not Garone, sorry, it was Gannon. Teppo has the ball, pass to Powers. Deflected. Another crucial play. So, despite letting in some shots, the goalies are playing pretty good. Williams has had a lot less work than Wall, it feels like. As, you know, North Shore's defense, though, is doing a wonderful job staying, Schwarzwalder's defense doing a great job, like, keeping their opponents down. Madison to Xavier. Boost to Lee Gannon. On. I hope I'm not saying like a bad word in another language. I just don't know it. Ooh. And there's full time, folks. So Schwarzwalder comes out on top. North Shore falls. And North Shore did have also some pretty good defensive efforts, but Teppo is going to be the one who gets the game ball here, despite not recording any assists or anything. And getting a yellow card. They have 3 key passes, though, and 2 clear-cut chances. 2 dribbles, too, which is cool. So, that was our last game for the round of 16, folks. We'll go over just quickly what the next matchups will be before we call it here and everyone heads home. Next up. Huh? What is the simmer doing? Okay. Okay, dude. Next up. Shanghai versus No. This already happened. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Thank you. Thank you, bud. Thanks, Candace. Candace sent this one. Yes. Thank you, Candace. Krugenthrup versus Catalunya. Shanghai versus Schwarzwälder. Tenochtitlan versus Hollywood. Reykjavik versus USP Sao Paulo. This is going to be an exciting slate of games as we get to the quarterfinals. I will catch y'all next time. Stay hydrated, stay safe. Dante signing out. Ciao.